But yeah, granted, that's a difference between two different generations, like a two generation gap. You've got like Crash Bandicoot, the original on PlayStation 1, and then Uncharted 3 on PS3. Uncharted 1 on PS3. So a level up of 2. Let's see if there's any more information here. Well, I made that car fly. And desync. Now that got the Uncharted series rated pretty high on my list of great games. Seeing the trailer to the Uncharted movie got me. Why did he just disappear? Okay, now it's a bit too loud for me. Yes, panic over. Alright. So, I don't know how long this goes for. It's not a proper game, it's a playable tech demo. And everything I've seen makes it look fucking incredible. Maybe not the gameplay so much, but the graphical quality. Because again, gameplay doesn't mean anything because it's not meant to be a game, it's a tech demo. So, just enjoy the visuals, because that's... You know, anytime there's a leap forward in graphics or graphic quality for video games, and you're saying, there's no way, it looks so realistic, there's no way they can get it more realistic than this. It's one of those times. Alright, let's start her up. And hope the PS5 doesn't crash on me trying to play it. Alright, here we go. Don't say that. Hey, Yushi, how you doing? Here we go. Just turn up a bit more for you guys. Fuck, and keep questioning these early mornings of work, a week off. Yeah, dude, sleep in.
Hi,
I'm
Thomas Anderson.
Jeez.
Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom
Not
I
to
feel
say we don't like
outside
having
the
you here, but
limitations
dude, you
of the
deserve
real
to sleep
world.
in.
But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we
Now,
build.
to clarify,
They also confront us with
that's
questions
CGI.
about why we want to choose this over that, why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill,
Yeah.
and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This isn't real.
What is real?
How do you define?
Now this could actually be the
For
footage.
instance, I'm not even
Nope,
sure
that's
why I'm
CGI
here.
as well.
I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real? Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years
Right.
ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered, what would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean
Mr. Anderson.
when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
Whoa. What just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo jumbo, but they needed some sexy action.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
You still got it.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. Do you know about this?
Yeah. It's all
So I'm guessing that's who I play as.
unreal.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
Huh.
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
Say no more. Keep them off us. You drive. I'll shoot.
Fucking hell. Just look at the piece. And I can't pause. God damn it. Just look at the pieces of glass. Shit.
Trinity? They're on the car! Who's the roof? My pleasure! Sorry, boys! Of course they have a helicopter! Watch out! We need cover! Hang on.
God damn. Don't tell me that's the end. Oh, good. Currently thinking back to PS1/2 days where these details weren't in games and being content. Now I feel the more I get, the more I can't. Back to the old games, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Wow. Niagara particle system. God damn. Holy shit, look at that. That's how the prisms are broken down, and oh my god. Damn. I don't even like The Matrix, but I am fucking loving this. Look at those graphics. And being someone that has spent a small amount of time learning how to make like particles and that's why I'm always transfixed by looking at the fire particles in games, because I've made one before, I know what goes into it, and you can see how much work is in some of them. I mean, alright, let's have a run around. I mean, could you imagine GTA 6 in this? Like the level of detail and fuck. Like when you first played GTA 5 and thinking just how amazing the step up from graphics between, you know, GTA 4 and GTA 5 was. This is just blows GTA 5 out of the water. Holy shit. Thank you for the raid, Omni Crow. Welcome. How you doing? How was your stream? Oh god. Have you been playing this as well? Oh, Ultima Online. What was that like? Sorry, I'm a bit mesmerized. I am a huge geek and I am just so this is The Matrix. That's much about. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, we just, before we got to this free, NPCs still look a bit shit, but again, look at everything else. I mean, we just went through a, what's it called? A sort of like display about all the new systems and all that sort of stuff in it. Niagara particle system. Just, oof. It's, just amazing. Alright, let's try flying as a drone. Look. You can actually see into these offices. That's how much depth there is. Granted, you can still see where some of them are just 2D models, but like, it is incredible. Alright, altitude up. Look at that. Like I say, I'm geeking out over this because like the level of graphics is just freaking amazing. Right, Ultima Online, good as always, solid, old school. Nice! I can't say I've ever played Ultima Online. Specific. Okay. I call myself a geek, and yet I don't go into certain geekdoms, just because I haven't been properly introduced, like anime and manga and all that sort of stuff. I haven't gotten into multiplayer games. I've been put off of thanks to playing COD for however many years. But I'm open to oh god, look at that. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by how amazing it looks. Oh my god. Oof. Sorry, let me do a quick intro. I go by many names: Mr. Boss Level, Bruce, Taz, Brawl 86 on some platforms. My first time playing the game, and it's 30 years old. Might be an exaggeration. I'd hope so, because I came to the realization yesterday that I've been gaming for 3 decades. Like, the Sega Master System came out in 1992. I can remember playing that, although I can remember playing DOS games even before that. So, I'm 35, just in case you can't tell from the grey. This character. Nice. I stream 4 days a week, usually on PS5 or PC. Currently working my way through the Uncharted trilogy. Like that, I was supposed to start Uncharted 3 tonight, and I'm like, wait, no, we could do the tech demo. So that's what I've opted for. So Uncharted 3 starts tomorrow night. I am also an actor. I'm in a music video that may actually come up somewhere on here. The podcast I did with a coworker a couple of weeks back, that link's there. Yeah, I was in a music video, which is where I got the Mr. Boss Level persona from, because I was playing a evil advertising boss in like the 70s. So I think Mad Men, I was the dick boss. So much fun. There it is. Thank you, Ven, if you wanted to check that out. And it's a damn good track as well. The Beamish Brothers. But yeah, welcome. And thank you so much for the raid. Like, I'm used to having like 4 or 5 people viewing me, and now I've got 20, and it's quite a lot of pressure. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, now enough of me chopsing. Let's do some more exploring in this game. So let's go back to walking. Sprinting. Drive? Is there an option to drive? So there's the map. Oh wow, you can go into... It actually shows it processing the data. Okay. Now, how do I drive to vehicle? Sweet. Let's drive a car. Where's a sweet looking ride? I like that one. Let's take that. There we go, some driving. Like the Matrix and the realistic. Alright. Now we get to see how bad I am at driving in video games. Oh shit, okay. Handbrake is that. Throttle, reverse brake, okay. In view. I'm pretty good at, oh thank goodness for that, I can't kill anyone. Oof. My driving in real life isn't too terrible. And to be honest, actually crashing, let's see how fast I can go before I crash into another vehicle so we can see the Niagara particle system. Okay, maybe not as good. Maybe I need to be going a little bit faster. Like, you actually, in one of the scenes, so you get to ride along with Trinity and Neo at one point and shoot out tires and all this sort of stuff. But then you make an underpass, like the bridge over the top, basically break. You explode cars underneath it, and the brake pattern is just... Ah, yep, I killed the car. It was just amazing, like seeing each bit break down into smaller bits, like the way that you know game developers have been wanting to be able to do it for decades, and now they finally can with this. It's like I say, I'm geeking out. Oof. Check out the area as well, because like I think the actual game section of it's finished, like the shooting and that, and now it's just driving around and checking out the actual map, seeing how the systems change and that. Like let's Bruce is now guess I know, right? Let's change the time of day. Change where the sun is, so let's make the sun go down. I'm not sure if that did it. I want to change the time of day. How do I change the time of day? Unless I can't now. Maybe I could only do that. I must have only been able to do that. Oh, wow. Ten-ish. So that shows you how many layers are going into it. Primitives, as low as you can get. Well, Grant, I'm sorry, I'm acting like I know what these things mean. I don't know what they mean. Clusters, triangles, that's about the only thing I remember, because that shows you, what's the word for it? Like the polygons and that they're built out of. Look. Heading there. Let's go to the post office. There we go. Yeah, I've got distracted. I mean, I can't blame you. Look how distracted I'm getting. So that's the Matrix view, and that's with it off. I think it looks way prettier with it off. Crowded on traffic. Why did you... Yeah, we don't want that. No, we want actual vehicles. Oh, and it got rid of my car. God damn it. Ooh, I'm taking this one. Excuse me. Excuse me, that's now my vehicle. You can get out, please. Well, I can't GTA this bitch. Ah. Fine, I'll nick a parked one. And we also have to avoid the, is there any real objectives to the game? It's not a game, it's a tech demo. Wake up. Well, he's already awake at the beginning. So you're like watching this cutscene that is complete CGI despite the fact that it looks freaking real. Let's play for the first time. Don't get it in your head that it's a game, it is a tech demo. So there is some gameplay elements in it, like you get to shoot vehicles and that, but it's to show off what's capable in Unreal Engine 5. So like being able to shoot things and watching it break in real time, explosions, how quickly it can change things on the fly, like agents taking their bodies and that. Hey Craig, I didn't even see you there. Hello Craig. And then getting to see that particle system, then you get to flip through seeing from a bird's eye view all the different elements that have been improved, and like you can change the time of day to click a button. Well, pressing X at one point, and it's it's a spectacle. Like, it's instant and it's just amazing. The new Matrix video game income. Oh yeah, you've got to hope so. If they've gone to this much trouble to actually make all these assets, you've got to think they're making something with it. Maybe seeing how popular this would be, and then what's the word? And then, you know, testing the waters. If there's demand for it, then you're damn sure they're going to make it. But yeah, once you've completed that area and you've gone through all those the demonstrations of like the Niagara particle system and all that sort of stuff, then you get free roam. There's nothing to do in free roam except fly around, walk around, and steal cars. And again, it's to really come to grips with just how amazing it looks. And again, I don't know if you saw it before, but I've switched off a couple of things like the matrix filter. Matrix filter makes everything a shade of green. I've switched that off and it just looks beautiful. Because I think now the only thing to do, other than just driving around and just admiring everything, is to actually exit the game, which would be there going back to main menu, or, you know, pressing the what's it called, PlayStation button. And again, please remember that I am just a geek. I'm not in any way any sort of expert on anything that I'm talking about. It's literally just me enjoying what I'm seeing, and you can look at that, smashing the windscreen. It's so beautiful. Alright, maybe we should get a bigger vehicle and do some real damage. Where's a parked truck or something? They can't nick cars, unfortunately. It's not GTA Bristol Country. Hey, come on, I'm trying. That's some big bits. Oh my god, that sound. The truck. That's another good thing as well. You can't actually run people over. They morph through. Go get that pickup. Or a ute, as we'd call it in Australia. Let's see what damage you can do with this. Can you super jump? No, but you can fly around as a drone. Let me exit the car and I'll show you. So pressing triangle means you turn into a drone, and then you can fly around like that. But there's no supermaning it, unfortunately. But you can fly around. I mean, look at that. Someone else said earlier, look at that draw distance. The level of detail, despite how far away you are. Actually, let's forget damage at the moment. Let's have a look over the computer. Just admire some architecture. How beautiful that is. Now, could you imagine a Spider-Man game in Unreal Engine 5? That, oh god, swinging through these streets. Not to say that the, like, Miles Morales and that weren't beautiful on the PS5, but the next level of realistic. City to this extent for a technical. Well, yeah, that too. But like you say, there must be, well, whoever it was said, there must be a, no, it was you. There must be a game coming out. Like, they they can't have gone to this much effort just for a tech demo. Although it is epic, and we all know how much money they throw around just for the hell of it. And getting into it's also a marketing campaign as well for the Matrix Resurrection or whatever it's called. And so much variety as well. Like, there's no copy and paste or anything like that. It's all fairly unique. Imagine just doing a tech. Fuck it, we're done again. You nuts. There. What's that say? Thinking about education? Conquer the challenge today. Conquer the challenge. Enroll today. City West College. It sucks that I can't switch on night, because like in that bit of the demo, you're looking at the bird's eye view and it's just going along normally, and when you press X, it changes from, you can control day and night. And as soon as night turns on, the sun is shut off, but then there's glowing coming from majority of these windows. The ones that you can see into. Like, hello in there. Hello, I can see you. Like, you see lights coming from those areas. There's this bright glow, and it's, as I say, it's instant as well. Like, just pressing the button. It's freaking amazing. Guess I'm geeking out. This is supposed to be a 2-hour stream. We're only a half hour in, and I could see me spending the entire 2 hours just wandering around the city, looking at different things. I'm not sure how entertaining that would be for you guys. These parked vehicles as well. Like, it looks like a living, breathing city. I could walk, train into Brisbane, and it would be exactly the same. Or even Melbourne. This actually reminds me of walking around Melbourne. Alright, let's do some damage. Choose a pickup. It's a nice level of detail. Even just on the ground, the amount of detail that's in it to make it look realistic. Or on the signs, you can read the fucking street signs. Tow away, no stopping, and there's literally no one parking there. God. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Alright, let's jump in the pickup and go cause some destruction. There's a little destruction already. Come on, I need to pick up some speed before I start hitting things. Hope things don't blow up in this. Actually, look at the level of detail just underneath the vehicle. Holy crap. But I'm just admiring now the level of detail just in the dents. Oh god, I'm a geek. Alright, I think I've stuffed that vehicle. Bits that have broken off. Or just shuddering. Alright, let's nick another vehicle. Or some more damage. See how unique the damage can actually get. It would have been perfect if I could have T-boned someone just then. Close. Did you manage to stream it? Apparently Xbox says games are... Really? That's to the TV screen. No, this is Elgato. Passing it through Elgato. So I don't know what's going on with Xbox. I'm on PS. But yeah, I'm not streaming directly from the PlayStation. I'm passing it through Elgato to capture the footage first. I don't know whether that makes a difference. Again, I don't know much about these things. You'd think after over a year of streaming, I would actually have some knowledge on this stuff. I really don't. I like to refer to myself as an idiot savant when it comes to IT, since that's my day job. I work on an IT help desk. Alright, this has got to do some damage to someone. Come on, let me T-bone someone. Alright, screw it. Woohoo! Let's check out the damage I did to the car, the cops. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Jeez, so intricate. Needed being a team myself. I just make shit up as a kid. Same. Gotta go fast. I like that car. I think I could just entertain myself just speeding along and crashing into things, seeing the damage. But you can't actually damage inanimate objects, unfortunately, because that would have given some interesting sights as well, but you can definitely crash into vehicles. Oh, whoops. Oh god, we've got a tree coming out of the car now. I'll take down the lamppost. No. Oh, look at that. Did you remember to pack the tree? Oof. That's some accident. You're inside. Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. Let's see if I can get back in there and a bit more of a look. Not a huge amount of detail inside the car, but then again, I'm not going to complain when you look at what's outside the car. It'll buff right out. I think you'd need to cut down the tree in order to get the car out of it. Like, it's legit stuck there through the engine? Would this be a rear? Whatever the word is, car? That is an engine in the boot, yeah? Give it some nature with you. Big pain energy. Imagine driving around with a tree sticking out of your boot that size. People will look, and people will notice. And people will think you're trying to overcompensate. Hoping for flips. That's why T-boning's the best. Ooh. Oh, can I nick a bus? I want to nick a bus. Please let me nick a bus. Imagine the damage you could do with a bus if you can get up to 100 miles per hour. Oh, come on. We could do the other Keanu film. Speed. Oh, bastards. Ruin my fun. Alright, where did I park? That's in the middle of the street. Oh, right, that's what it is. Alright, let's try for some more damage. What? Hey, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is more shit you need to do in this. What is that? City contains over 7 million instances of assets and more than a few llamas. Ooh, there's llamas in this game? How'd you like that? 7 million instanced assets. Jesus. So maybe there's certain things like that around the place that you can read. Oh, there are others. When you think about things like that, like the amount of polygons that were in the original Crash Bandicoot, so just for one shot, the entire screen, Crash Bandicoot and everything around him and everything, the amount of polygons that would be in that are less than the amount of polygons that were in Nathan Drake's face in the first Uncharted. Right? Is that not mind-boggling? And that is legit too. I've got a couple art books for Naughty Dog and Uncharted, and that little tidbit is in there. It's granted you've got two different. Thank you for following Unknown Pleb Gamer Official. What a name! And I promise you, you cannot be more of a pleb than me. But yeah, granted that's a difference between two different generations. Like a two generation gap. You've got like Crash Bandicoot the original on PlayStation 1, and then Uncharted 3 on PS3. Uncharted 1 on PS3. So a level up of 2. Let's see if there's any more information here. Well, I made that car fly. And desync. Now that got the Uncharted series rated pretty high on my list of great games. Seeing the trailer to the Uncharted movie got me. Why did he just disappear? Got me hyped to replay the game. So I've been working my way through the original trilogy, remastered ones. I finished 1 and 2. I'm about to start 3. If people get bored of this, maybe later in the stream, otherwise tomorrow. Thank you for the follow, Crazy Teacher 17. How you doing? Welcome. I honestly can't wait to see Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. Thanks to the MCU, I'm a big Tom Holland fan. Even if I haven't seen him in any other films other than MCU ones. But yeah, I'm less excited to see Mark Wahlberg as Sully. Ooh. Already synced. But I went, yes, I cannot wait. I am going to see that tomorrow night. I have tickets to the midnight premiere of it. And you best believe I am putting any spoilers online, because that film is going to be freaking amazing. Alright, come on, let's see some desyncs. Show me that Niagara particle effect. Look at my new hood ornament. Isn't it special? I think I just mounted that vehicle. Look at that. Only 26 hours away. I'm counting. I think I'm basically the same. No. Are you going to see it before me, Hayushi? Look how damaged it is now. Jesus. Oh, there goes my hood. Are you going to see it before me, Hayuchi? Because, not that I think you're going to give spoilers, but it means we can discuss it on the way home. Or my drive home. Let's see, for me it's almost 8, which means 28 hours I'll be seeing it. Oof, and I cannot wait. I won't be concerned. Whoops, I hit a tree. The tree hit back. And to be honest, when it comes to... God, look at that particle effect. Sorry, again, I'm geeking out again. When it comes to the film as well, I honestly am not going to care if Andrew and Toby don't show up. Because, let's be honest, it's been the fans that have pushed that and pushed that. So, really, they're going to be the ones to blame themselves if they're disappointed if they're not in it. Either way, I'm going to freaking love that film. Granted, that's not saying much. I am a huge Marvel fanboy, the non-toxic kind. I always feel I need to point that out, because I'm fine with people not liking it. I'm just... I love the series. I can't watch Spider-Man till after the year. Yeah, man, why? I thought you and Shin were going to go and see it after he finished work today. See what damage that did. Love seeing that breakdown. I'll be getting into this film. There seems I'll be seeing it. Lucky bugger. Well, see, that's when it actually starts showing for me. So here it's... Yeah, I'm surprised the car's still surviving. Yeah, I can't nick the cop car either. So the midnight screening is the first screening of it. Here in Australia, except of course unless you went to like one of the red carpet affairs. I'm not big enough for that. Although one day maybe. I do need to get that acting and writing things into place though, so I can start doing that shit. Apparently the office didn't know I wasn't doing this sleep shit. Who told you? Oh, yep. I finally stuffed my car. Damn. I couldn't find any midnight screens here, so pretty much. You never know, because of the time difference, maybe it's midday for you, it's midnight for us. Maybe that's how it works. Because in theory, you're still seeing it a day earlier than me. For me, it'll be the 16th that I'm watching it, because it will have just gone midnight. Whereas for you, it'll be the 15th still. Yeah, I need to get my writing done, because I've got skits that I want to do just for YouTube. I've got short films that I want to have done. I've got the treatments written. I need to write the scripts for and then pay for the shooting out of my own pocket. But maybe I am so hyped. I keep annoying my family when I see them. I saw them the last 2 weekends. I keep telling them, guess what, I've got tickets to go and see. And I'm stuck underneath a truck. My new hood ornament. Or it's just a lowrider now. Lowrider. Don't know the rest of the words. And I can't nick a moving car either. That's one thing that bugs me. You can't go GTA. It's so exciting. Does it still count as it mounting me if I was the one that went underneath? I was just the power. I was a power bottom. Is that what that means? Right straight through people. And even the, like, you can't technically get, well, no, actually, I've seen people go over to those islands. They're empty and broken because you're not meant to go there. But you can actually reach those other cities. Or other islands. The GPU for my PC is just a 2080 Super, but this is on PS5. As far as I know, the tech demo isn't available on PC. It's only available on PS5 and Xbox Series, whatever it's called. I don't think it's available for PC. If it was, there's no way my computer would run it like this. I'm having dramas just trying to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on my computer. Xbox Series X. That's it. I think it'll play on the S as well. That's why I'm never sure what to say. I hate Xbox's naming conventions. It is just ludicrous and confusing. PlayStation, they keep it predictive but simple and understanding. Like, what's the next one gonna be? Well, I believe it'll be the PS6, not the PS... I don't know. I can't even come up with it because Xbox's is that convoluted of a naming convention. Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. It's confusing. Have to pop a lurk. Sorry, I thought you were saying something else there. Thanks for the lurk, Ben. Yeah, again, nothing against Xbox either. I have never played Xbox. It's been PlayStation since PS1, just because that's the environment I was in. If I want to play something on Xbox, I just play it on PC. It is, isn't it? Like everyone clamoring for the Xbox 720. But no, it's the Xbox One. Oh. Oops. How did I end up here? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, officer. I seem to be drunk. And I've killed another car. Oh, God, look at that particle effect. Can't get enough of it. Oh. It's so damn nice. Also killing is the weird. Yeah, what was Nintendo thinking with that? Like the Wii was amazing. It was innovative. It set itself apart from the other consoles at the time because it went a completely different route. But they put their eggs in the wrong basket with the Wii U. The Switch brought it back though. They definitely did. The handling on this is really weird. Look at the reflections as well. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the graphic quality. Jeez, did you see all that glass flying off then? I keep saying I keep getting taken aback by just how good the particle systems are in this. Being able to make things shatter. Although I suppose they've chosen the right, that was shockingly underwhelming. They've chosen the right movie series to use as a demo, because, I mean, remember the foyer scene in the original Matrix, where those pillars get absolutely destroyed and reduced to just dust. Like, that's the sort of thing you'd want to show off in Unreal Engine 5. You never know, if they do another tech demo, show off something like that. behind this car. I can't get under things like the last one. Gonna be AFK. Oops. Wallet. Oh, good mate. You drive safe. Sounds like I'm driving an electric car as well. T-bone. Oh, that sucked. That was like a little boop. I want to cause some damage, damn it. And I'm right back where I was before. Alright, let's find a different car, because this one doesn't seem to be as zippy as some of the others. No, it looks exactly the same as the others. Let's give it another chance. Wow. It just completely gives when running into a truck. I really want a different car because this one's just shitting me. It's not doing anything. Let's swap it for that one. That looks freaking identical. Anyway. Truck. The only problem is there's no trucks like parked anywhere. The best you can do is a pickup, and that's like it. I want an actual van or something. Walk away from me. I was trying to run you over. Every time that's just going to stop me in my tracks to watch. I think what makes this a bit better for me is that I'm playing this on my 4K monitor, and it's just breathtaking. I hope it translates well to the captured, but it is so damn beautiful. Granted, you guys won't be seeing it in 4K. I think you'll be seeing it in 720. I mean, I hope the details still come through. I rolled the car. Oh god, I rolled the car. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, let's try for something bigger to try and do some more damage. I'll be a soccer mom in this car. The license plate says Unreal 2020. They all say Unreal. They do. How have I not noticed that little detail until now? Oh, come on, get up some speed. It's hard to control things in this. Just the slightest nudge. But again, it could just be my crap driving. You never know. Unless it's just harder to slip between things in a bigger vehicle. That did some damage though. Shattery thing. I want to watch the shattery thing. When you two shatter. Shatter. Shatter, damn you. And as soon as I drive away, they start to shatter. Try one more crash and then we might try flying again, seeing how high I can get, and seeing how detailed it still manages to look. That wasn't a crash. Try again. Also, once I've done the crash, I'm going to do a quick 60-second ad just purely because we're halfway through, and that's my usual thing. Is there a traffic jam? Alright, that can be the crash. Alright. The next 60 seconds is just going to be a quick ad, and then we'll get into the flying. Killed this vehicle. God damn, that was beautiful. Hopefully that actually worked. Just double check. Yes. Okay, cool. Give it a few more moments before actually doing anything else. Where is the sun? I see it. That's going that way. That means it must be back there. Can't see it. I think you'd be able to see the sun in this. Unless it's because I was messing around with it before. See the sun. There it is. Hello, Mr. Sun. Look at those rays. Anyway, sorry. Flying time. I'm going to assume you guys are back now. I think that's been over a minute. Alright. Up. Maintain looking at the actual city. Don't know how high you can actually go in this. It'd be interesting to see. All those cars. Okay, one thing I'm finding mesmerizing at the moment is you can still see the individual cars on their paths, whereas, like, I think GTA is a good example of this, is when you get high up enough or away enough, you can see that there's an effect that's been placed on it to make it look like there's vehicles there, whether it be, you know, lights, nighttime or something like that. You can see that there's this pattern there, this continual pattern, but the moment you start getting closer or start lowering, it snaps back to there being actual vehicles there, and it looks completely different to the pattern. This, there is no pattern. It's each separate thing is its own unique individual thing. Sorry, again, I'm geeking out again. But again, I have been playing video games for 3 decades, so getting to see one of these, what's the words? This sort of jump in what's able to be done, it gets me hyped, you know? Just to think what could come. Again, I said this earlier in the stream, is could you imagine if GTA 6 had this level of depth and detail in it? Just how amazing that would be. Like seeing, if the rumors are true, Vice City in this much detail. There's still their own little assets. Even at this height, they're on their own private path. It's not a pattern still. See, there's no point, over at the left there's no point that those assets are actually disappearing. They're just getting smaller and smaller. Now they've stopped those lights. Sorry. I'm kicking out. Keep going a bit further. Let me look at that. It's this freaking huge island. Hey, Gidge. And they're still there. Now they're moving past the traffic lights. You can see them there. It still hasn't got into a pattern to fill in the space. They're still individually rendered cars. Look at all those islands. Bloody hell. Now with them, you're probably going to see a bit more cut and pasting because they're not the focal point. This city is. There's going to be a lot more uniqueness in this city. Let's go have a look at some of these skyscrapers. Still keep going up. Let's speed up a bit. Should have go a bit faster. You can even see the optical illusion. You know how when you've got too many lines close together and how your eyes play tricks? This building in that center bit is doing that. See? That's some fucking level of detail. Close you get, it goes away. But again, that's the same sort of thing. Like if we still can't believe how amazing this looks, right? Hey, there we go. Now the effect, the optical illusion's back. Look at that. It's because each line going down is still rendered, despite being this far away. They haven't dropped or scaled it down like you see in other games because of the draw distance. Yeah, I know I'm sounding like a massive geek, but have a look at that steam. Sorry, again, I like seeing particle effects in that. Smoke coming out. It's beautiful. And apologies again. This is something that I've made before in class, back when I was studying game development. So I can't help but admire it when I see it in video games, because I know how much level of work and detail has gone into make it, even though it's just a simple bit of smoke. And that's why I love stopping and looking at fires in video games, just to see each of the little particle systems that they've incorporated to make that fire. Like the cover, the rippling, the smoke, the sparks, the glowing, all of that. All of that combined to make this one fire look realistic as much as possible. Oops. I'm freaking mesmerized. Granted, from here there's probably a bit of scaling going on with that steam. I don't know if you noticed it when I got close to the other one. I get close to this one, it's going to suddenly change at a certain point. Or I'm a liar and my eyes were playing tricks on me before. Because that one didn't change. I could have sworn the other one did. So yeah, I was completely wrong then. Look at it as it passed through the sunlight as well. You can see it sort of spin. To be honest, I wish I had been right, because then that wouldn't be visible. You can actually see the edges of the image that is being used to make the smoke. That's breaking the immersion a little bit. Could just be you aim at the middle instead of looking at the edges. You don't see it as much. Anyway, sorry. That sun passing through buildings and that. Be out to fuck. Beep beep. Quickly you can zoom through. That's great. Greetings, Soupy Poopy 48. Welcome. Yeah, it looks freaking phenomenal. Not much to do after after actually doing the short gameplay bit, but I'm still just enjoying flying around and looking at things. Look at the level of detail just in that tile work. Like, even the grout joints aren't the same everywhere. Like, that one's thicker than the ones just adjacent to it. It's the detail is just freaking amazing. So is this game Neo Story? I'm curious about the game. It's not actually a game, it's just a tech demo. So the opening to it, you see some of the backstory of Neo, but then it's Keanu Reeves talking. So it's kind of like marketing for the film, but it's also marketing for Unreal Engine 5. So you get to do a little bit of gameplay, but majority of the beginning of it is cutscene, and then you get to do some shooting at agents and vehicles and that, just to show like the destruction that's capable in Unreal Engine 5. Then it shows off the different effects that they've incorporated into it, like Niagara particle system, and there's another thing that I can't remember the name of now. Somewhere here. It should. No, it's not there. I can't remember now. At night or something like that. I can't remember. Great engine. Yes, and Unreal Engine 5 is just taking it to the next level. So yeah, after you do all that, see all that, then you can actually free roam, and you can either fly around like Zippy, or walk, or drive. Was there another photo mode? Ah, okay. Drone, driving, walking, and photo mode. I haven't taken any photos because I don't really need to. Some of the NPCs have got a heap of detail on them. They all appear to be unique as well. I haven't actually spent any time really looking at the NPCs. I've driven through a heap of them. Did that guy just roar at me? I could have sworn he just went... Rah. I mean, if this is a demo of the engine, imagine what games like American Truck Sim would look like. I know, right? It's... But even the rubbish in the street looks impeccable. But, actually, I'll jump in a vehicle and show you some of the damage. I was doing that earlier, but let's do it some more. Because the destruction is incredible. And then when you destroy a vehicle so that it just sort of like desyncs, it looks amazing. Just breaks into these little cubes. Up speed. Try and ram something. Smash into these. See what I mean? That desync and then just shattering. I'll try and get a bit closer next time. Let's see. Oh, can't do any damage that close. Right. Let's see if we can build up some speed again, but not enough to through. Looked away at the wrong time. God damn camera. Hopefully I can make this one disappear in a moment. There we go. Now you desync. Come on, desync. Come on. Do the desync. I don't know what that is. I will state that I'm very unintelligible when it comes to, and I've broken my car. God damn it. And look at the level of detail just in the underneath of the vehicle. And the level of dents, the damage on the windscreen where it's connected. Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. I gotta admit, I've not had any new followers for ages, so tonight is just freaking amazing. There we go. It just looks freaking incredible. The Shadow, unfortunately, it wants to keep doing it when I'm not looking. I'm gonna go with clients, so I'll catch you later. Alright, Van, you take care, buddy. You have a good day. Let's try and cause some more damage. Let me T-bone someone. Alright, you'll do. And you can still drive. Go 6 with this engine. I know, right? There we go. We finally got to see one up close. And side mirrors are still sitting on the ground. I'll bat and just show you just how amazing, so I'm not sure if you were here when I was showing it. Let me just quickly zoom up. So now I'm in drone mode. Let's see. Like, the amount of detail you still see from up here. Each individual vehicle still moving along its path. Like, could you imagine just flying in a helicopter over Vice City like this and just seeing all of that? Like, this is a legit polished cutscene footage as gameplay. I love it. Level of detail. Oh, it's mind-boggling. That was something. I was meant to look for more of those information sort of things around the city, unless the map actually shows where they are. I wonder if it does. Okay, if I go that way, am I looking at it? Yes. So if I fly directly. What those things are. Thanks, you too. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks heaps for the follow. this, and that's why I can't see it. Almost over it, but I can't see it. Whatever it is, anyway. There it is, okay. What this one says. Where did my friend go? The llamas, that's what it's talking about when it says llamas. Well, now an hour and a half in, I can actually see something else that I can do. That is, go see what each of the things are, although that one hasn't changed. So what, do I have to find another llama around here? Again, I don't know if this is some sort of puzzle thing or just wasting my time with it. It hasn't changed to a different color. What do the others have? Let's see. Press anything to engage. Where would I find another llama? That is the question. I'll scroll, let's find another one. Straight, I think. It's not going on. There we go. The lighting in this environment is fully dynamic thanks to Lumen Global Illumination. Go ahead and play around with the sun positions in the settings menu. I've already done that though. Oops. Why did they change color? I like like that they've included that. Little things to hunt down. You find the perfect pet, they find the perfect home. Good boy pet adoption services. I hope that's actually real, because that would be amazing if that is real. Antica Bank. Would be amazing if that's real. But the adoption thing definitely would be. We'll include that in a demo. A mustache. It's like one of those. What are the people called that you don't hear about now as much these days? The ones that love their coffee, have weird mustaches and facial hair. I can't think of the name. Melbourne's supposed to have a heap of them. I also got called one once. I can't think of the name anymore. Bloody hell. I think you can move this fast. There's no pausing, like with some games when you're moving too fast through the open world. It has to catch up. It's just, for the most part, smooth. Despite my shoddy handling. If they released a, like all these sort of assets, the city and all that sort of stuff, do you imagine the type of movies you could make in this? Or at least short films? Like, it would be incredible. Games too, but I mean, it has other applications besides that. Media is media, I guess. Too freaking beautiful. Let's do some more smashing. Come on, let me flip over. Nah, that car's a write-off. Damn, that one's shattered. Oops, wrong button. Keep pressing triangle, like I'm playing GTA and triangles to get into the vehicle, when X is the button to get into it. Ugh. We can get a good smash this time. Why? I barely hit anything. card couldn't have hurt that much. Ah, missed the T-bar. Guess my vehicle's still working for the most part. Still destroys itself. Freaking love that animation. I love seeing that every single time. Come on, good smash. Give me a good smash. Not into a tree, though. Oh, that's something I haven't looked at yet. It's how the water looks. I'll go into the water. Beautiful that looks. Legit looks real. Nice calm waves, that's all you need. Greetings, Magician Girl 99, welcome! And not too late. I'm still just pissing about and free roaming it. How you doing? Ah, and thank you for the follow as well. Keep getting blown away by the level of detail. Like, look at that. Shut up, I'm flying here. Ugh. Oh, okay, cool, cheers. How is DJ? I'm loving these graphics. Like, they're freaking phenomenal. They're just a great, what's the word? Precursor, I get, to what's to come. There's reflections in the buildings. It's so beautiful. Let's see if I can even stand on one of these tall buildings. No, warps me to the street. Street, I should say. Yeah. Up to 40% off and under. Alright, let's do some more driving and destruction. Get free loot! Summit Nation Pro Gamers. God, I hope that's not a real ad. That smashy smash was not so good. Down we go. Why is there a traffic jam, huh? At least we get to see that again. I love that animation. Cannot get over it. Ooh, there's another information thingy. See what this one says. The vehicle destruction in the demo is dynamic. No two car crashes are the same. For the best results, get a running start. Exactly what I was doing. Oh, God. That's awesome, though. Means it's not a set animation, each one, depending on how you hit things and what you hit, and how fast you're going at the time, generates a completely unique smash. And the accompanying damage. Why did you suddenly shatter? I don't think I did. Hey, I rolled, but I'm still working. Let's try going down here. A little tight street. Things is going to be difficult. That was the sort of thing I was talking about before, where the steam effect, how it was a lot thicker the further away you were, and then the closer you got, it actually turned into this thin vapor. If I can get to the point where we see the thick stuff again. Another information thing, I don't think I've looked at that one yet. There are 260 kilometers of roads, 512 kilometers of sidewalk, 1,248 intersections, and 12,422 manholes in the city. That... and all just for a tech demo. Mind-boggling. Alright, let's do some more driving. And smashing. Come on, guys, let me through. I'd right away. Come on, we want big, epic smash. I mean, I guess that'll do. Lost your rear bumper. And a few of them shattered then. Well, two. Digging the level of detail. I lose concentration on driving. I'm just still taking everything in. I do. Granted, I love the Smash, but zooming around is the drone. It's just a tad more fun. Like, look at all these vehicles. Freaking amazing. Let me just quickly have a look at something. Oops, go back to the Streamlabs, there we go. Let's go, instead of going around all around the outside, let's go through some streets. Wish we got to see some fire. I'm a tad obsessed with fire effects in games. You can usually see just the level of care someone's had with fire. Like, some are just freaking incredible and some just look like shit. Hope no one gets motion sickness, because I've just realized how much that could be affecting people. How quick I'm flying around these places. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have been looking in there. That's people's private units. This looks like a business, though. That is one old-ass looking monitor. Flat these days, buddy, and curved. Not chunky. Chunky rear projection. Look sharp, shop smart. Mission Mall. Downtown Fremont. San Mario Road. Beautiful to look at. Busy hub. How that looks from the bird's eye view. such a beautiful town. Converge is dead center of the island. I know nothing about town planning. It's just, I find it mesmerizing. That's just me though. The fact that each one of those tiny speck of vehicles are just individually rendered. Or have we gotten to the pattern mode? Nope, they are individually rendered, just really far away. Yeah. I can't just sit on top of this and go with it. Or from the cop car. It's beautiful. I've pretty much not really done anything for the past hour, maybe longer, just flown around, driven in the sea. I'm that captivated by it. I hope I'm not boring you lot to tears. To be honest, I think we may do that because I mean, there's not much else I'm doing. We just have a look to see who is on that we might be able to raid. Let's see. Let's just we'll rate a big streamer. There's none of the main streamers are on. Let's see what he's. Yeah, I'm gonna put in the raid message. We're gonna raid. An Aussie comedian, content creator named Tom Walker, who is freaking hilarious in the amount of effort he puts into his streams, like the music, the effects, everything. Just makes me want to be a better streamer, you know? Yeah, we are going to raid him. Set that raid in motion. There we go. Tomorrow I am back with Uncharted 3. Can't wait that. It's literally just starting the game. I finished Uncharted 2 last week. So needed to start Uncharted 3 this week. Yeah, looking forward to that. Some of you guys might be able to come back. Thank you for the raid, Onicro, as well. That was freaking amazing of you. Thank you for the new follows as well. It's been freaking great. Thank you all. Yeah, I'll be here same time tomorrow playing Uncharted 3 if you guys want to join. Otherwise, after that, back Sunday. I do, yes, actually. There we go. Hopefully that link works. Cheers, Ginger. Where have you been, bud? Yeah, otherwise I'll be back on Sunday with Minecraft for Social Stream Sunday. Yeah. For those of you with days ahead, I hope you have a good day. And those of you with nights ahead, I hope you have a good night. Now, let's go show Tom Walker some love. Thank you guys again. Hopefully see you guys again. Cheers.